think it ain't when it will. Yeah, it's time for us to take a chill. Well, the election results are almost done. Yeah, it was a little bit of crazy, nervous fun, but it's about to come to the end. But will it really be the end or the beginning, my friend? I think that a lot's about to happen. Yeah, a lot of cats about to be snapping, a lot of tears going to drop. Yeah, niggas won't stop. I think this thing is going to be calling the cops. Yeah, stop and frisk, get ready for this and that. Y'all want to talk about that? Well, I have to be a sore loser. Actually, I ain't lost yet, but yes, choose to think on a realistic sense. And I'm here, and since it's me and you, we are the two. We gonna add it up to 3, 4, and still get more. The tour is going on, and we gonna do this thing. That's not word is born. I'm taking to another place, another tier. We gonna do this thing right here, and yeah. What's going on, y'all? It's the Daily Go Getimism show, all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feel like real men and women should. Also, tonight let's talk about the election. Let's talk about the election. We can talk about the whole process. We can talk about the results. We can talk about the future. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. But we're gonna talk about this election. You know what I mean? We talked about it last night. Tonight we gotta get it right. A lot of people feeling some kind of way. Hey, you got to take the good with the bad, yo. That's what they say. And I'm no different than nobody else. Actually, I'm a little different because I got a different sense of self. And I know that you got your own self for yours. So I'm talking to y'all. So this is what it is. I'm going to tell y'all what time it is. The biz is yours, and we going to take tours. Everything is going to be all right. Yo, I'm for righteousness and justice. I don't always get that, but yo, bust this. Take it to another place. Let's do this. I won't be a disgrace. Are you the realness? All right. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Yo. How y'all feeling? Tonight, man? It's the daily go get him show all up in your area, man. 2 a.m. in the morning. All right. Well, it happened. It's still happening. It's not always a done deal, but it's looking a little bleak. It's looking a little bleak. It definitely is not going the way that I would have sketched it up. It's definitely not happening the way that I wanted it to happen. But hey, man, Rome wasn't built in a day. And it even sometimes, I was about to say, sometimes it takes more than a day to tear down the projects. And that's actually true. It doesn't always go down just with the wrecking ball. But this is the Daily Go Getimism show. I'm your host, Son 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. All right, so we waited all year for November 5th, and here it came, November 5th. It's November 6th now. And now we can talk about how things are going. It honestly looks like Trump is going to win this thing. And now a lot of people are probably going to say, duh, yeah, I told you. Hey. To me, this whole thing was like the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Just because one team in the Super Bowl seems like they're the strongest doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to win the Super Bowl. My team is the Philadelphia Eagles. We've only won one Super Bowl. We've won multiple championships, but we've only won one Super Bowl. So when they won the Super Bowl in 2018 for the 2017 season, I remember being nervous. Because although I felt like we were the better team, remember our star quarterback Carson Wentz was out, and so we had to go with the backup, who used to be our starter, and that was Nick Foles. Nobody knew that Nick Foles was going to show up and show out the way that he did. Nobody knew that. We were going against the Goliath, the juggernaut, the Patriots. But the Patriots didn't win. We beat them. We went in there with a head full of steam and we beat them. Well, this felt like the Super Bowl. This felt like a Super Bowl to me. It felt like a Super Bowl to me. You always have a team that you want to win, but you don't know if they're going to win. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. Unlike the Super Bowl, though, you lose whether you win or lose, whether your team wins or loses in the Super Bowl. That's it. That's it. One person gets not one person. One team gets all of the confetti. They get all of the after parties. They get all of the champagne popping and all of that kind of stuff. They get the rings. And the other team, well, better luck next year. It was a good game, hard fought. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hopefully through some trades and some acquisitions or some recruit. What do you call it? The draft. Maybe you'll be able to go ahead and get it popping next year. But it's going to have to be a next year for you. Now, with this election, it's not just one person wins. Now, they get the mush of pie in your face, and that's that. We're going to have to deal with the fallout of this election. But there are going to be millions and millions of people that are happy with the results. And we got to deal with that. But we're going to talk about it tonight. Get it right. Yo, it happened, and it's right here in front of our faces. So let's do the cases. Yo, we got to get it popping. We got to do this thing. Yo, it ain't no stopping. I got to go to work the next day, and I'm glad that I get paid. Will that be a little bit different? Well, I don't know what these cats out here sniffing. Speaking of cats out here sniffing, so check this out. I had on my I voted today sticker when I went to work, and a coworker of mine was like, oh, you voted? And I was like, yeah. What you think? I just got a voted sticker for nothing, and they were like, I voted too, and I was like, okay. Even though I already knew the answer, I was like, who you vote for? And they was like, my vote is my business or whatever. And I know anytime anybody says that means they voted for Trump. So I was like, well, if y'all like him so much, why would you be ashamed to say that that's who you voted for? Like, well, that's weird. Like, there's something else going on there. Like, if you don't represent who you are voting for, I'm thinking so you don't think it's a good vote? You don't think it's a good idea? You don't think it was a good candidate? You don't think he was the right one? It's weird. So anyway, we got into a little discussion, and they said, you know how Trump supporters, the first thing they go for is the economy. The economy was better. And the person said to me, yeah, I had more money in my pocket when Trump was in office. Now, remember, y'all, this is at the job. I said, because I'm a manager at my job, I said, how were you making more money when Trump was in office, when you wasn't barely making no money when Trump was in office? I said, y'all just got y'all raises in 23 and 24. The significant portion. No, it was when Trump was in office. And I was like, the selective. I'm like, oh, so is this what's going on? There's no way you were making more money at the same job doing the same thing without getting a raise or a promotion. There's no way you were making more money back then than now. Even if you're just talking about the annual raises that you get, some jobs due to your evaluation, you might only get, I don't know, a quarter, 50 cents more on your an hour on your paycheck, something like that. I mean, it beats nothing, right? But yeah, they were trying to insist that no, That's when Trump was in office. I said, no, it wasn't. You didn't get any raises. I was here in 2022 and I know how much you were making, and you're making significantly more. Like, as a matter of fact, they're making like $5 to $6 more an hour than they were making back then. But okay. Remember, they didn't want to tell me who they were voting for in the first place. So I get it. I get it. But here we are. So talk to me, y'all. What's up? Oh, by the way, hold on. The phone lines are in effect. So let me put in the call-in number. And if y'all want to talk about this thing, we can talk about it ear to ear. Let me see. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let me pin the message and then we go. There we go. There's the number right there. If you want to call into the show, give your 2 cents, talk about how this election went, talk about if you're happy with the results or not. I invite you to call it. And the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Call 319-527-6199. And I will get you right on up in here. Now, you're only going to be on audio. For those of y'all who've never been to this channel before. Only audio, no video. You won't go on camera. You don't have to worry about fixing your hair or getting dressed. You know what I mean? So, the ladies, if your titties are out, you don't worry. You're safe. You know what I mean? Brothers, you sitting in your drawers. It's late at night. It's after 2 a.m. where I stand. So I get it. All right. Marshall Bell says, who ran for president in the late 60s? The real black woman. He said the real black woman. You talking about Shirley Chisholm? Yeah, she was an icon. Rest in peace and shout out to the family of Shirley Chisholm. What is a real black woman, though? What's a real black woman? What's a real black woman? What's that? What up, Dave Figueroa, my peoples? What's up? Spartacus all up in the house. What's good? Handles. What's up, Handles? All right. CC000. Money went further when? When 4 years ago when Trump was in office? Y'all listen, there's no way you can prove that. But it's all good. Marshall Bell says, okay, all right, I read that. Young B Panday said she lost because she did not want to break from support of Israel. I think there are other reasons that, well, she hasn't officially lost. That's number one. But if she loses, I don't think it had anything to do with Israel. I don't think it had anything to do with immigration. I don't think it had anything to do with the economy necessarily. I don't. Honestly, that's not what I think. If she wins, if she loses, I think it has everything to do with the fact that she is a black woman. I don't think this country is ready for a female president. And I've been told that by men and women, not just men and women. Like, I don't really want to see a woman at the helm. I ain't really with all that. And I can believe it. With Hillary in 2016, I know that a lot of people were not voting for her or supporting her strictly because she was a woman. They didn't want to see that. Now, we we sometimes fool ourselves into believing that we have become such a liberal society and such a progressive society that we will accept women or minorities or whatever you want to call them in any positions of authority. But the truth is that rubs some people the wrong way. And not everybody speaks about what they don't like. Some people will be candid about it and just say straight up and down, I don't like that. I'm not with all that. And some people will say, oh, well, I don't want to be, I don't want to be politically incorrect. So I'm just going to keep my thoughts to myself, but I'm going to make my decision when it comes to the ballot box or in the way that I conduct my business. Simple as that. Not everybody is vocal about how they feel about things. And I can't be mad at them for that. And didn't want to break from support of Israel. So you think that if she would have rode for the Palestinians, you think she would have won that election? Y'all sometimes y'all really have to think about how things really are. Like I was talking to some people about Kamala Harris and how they were saying how she was saying that she wasn't going to do anything for black people. And that's not what she said. What she said was, I'm not going to do anything exclusively for black people. I don't have any black policies. And I understand why she would talk like that. Because if she was going to be taken seriously as a candidate, imagine the majority of the United States giving a shit about her wanting to do something special for black people. You think people are going to vote for that? How many people do you think would really vote for that? Sure, I'm not saying that everybody in the United States is racist or anything like that, but if a black woman, black, Southeast Asian, whatever the fuck you want to call her, if a black woman or a black man like Barack Obama came in or campaigned on wanting to do something for black people, how do you think he's going to win an election? How do you think that she was going to win an election like that? How? If I don't know, if a president, okay, Joe Biden won the last presidential election, right? Suppose he had came in and said, yo, I'm going to do something for all the Irish out there. I'm going to take care of the Irish. Like, not just white people, but the Irish. Because I'm of Irish descent. I'm going to do something for the Irish. We're going to go green. We're going to rock out with our Celtic, we're going to do the 4-leaf clover. That's what we're going to do. Irish Catholics, I'm going to do something for them. I'm going to ride for potato famine. You're going to alienate voters. You're going to alienate voters. Even Trump doesn't say that he's only going to do things for white people. His thing was, I've done more for African Americans than any other president since Abe Lincoln. He didn't say, you didn't hear him saying, this is what I'm going to do for black people. He didn't say that. So you want to get on Kamala Harris for not saying that she's going to do something exclusively for black people, but you don't get on Trump for not saying it. Double standard? Think not. More like a relatable reality standard. It is what it is. Ant 777 says Trump won the game. You realize that one is spelled W-O-N, but don't worry about it. Meant to say won the game, and it's scary for some reason. I don't care what nobody say. Trump winning this election is going to have far-reaching consequences that I don't think people have thought about. You know, there's a saying, you might get what you want, but you might not want what you get. And I think that y'all about to see some shit that you never thought about before. See, one thing I've noticed about this election is that everybody is thinking about this particular thing that they want. So if you want immigrants out of the country, you concentrate on that. Like, you can do whatever you want as long as you get the immigrants out of the country. If you want the economy to be better, all right, as long as you make the economy better, I don't care how you treat anybody else. Just get the economy together so I can get some money in my pocket. Inflation, you know. Like I said last night, I've never heard right-wing militia groups or neo-Nazis or any white supremacist groups. I've never heard them say anything bad about Trump. So you can say whatever you want to say. There's a reason why he appeals to them. There's a very good reason why he appeals to them. And I don't know if they're going to get what they want either. So we'll see. Austin C says, well, I think that's a retarded take. That's okay. That's okay. I've been called worse, but I've been treated better. Okay. We got. All right. Big Chuck. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Big Chungus? Big Chungus says, what the hell is going on? I don't know. Stabler says, I wanted Trump in 2016, but this seems weird. This is some unprecedented shit. Nobody has ever run for president, won, then lost for re-election, and then came back and won again. Nobody has ever done that before. This motherfucker ego is going to be, you think he talks about himself now? Oh my God, this shit is about to be, woo! This shit is about to be crazy. Michael C, what's good? How you feeling? Purell Ligma, all right. D-Mart, criminals for Kamala, okay. Crazy Steve says, you got your hat. The election hasn't been called yet. Until it's called, until all the votes are counted and everything is said and done, and we have an official. I mean, have they called the election yet? Let me have a look. Let me see if I see anything over here where it says they've called the election. Because I'm definitely going to honor my honor the bet. No doubt. Okay. Yeah, when it's all said and done, I guess I'll have to I'll rock my my what is it, MAGA hat and shit, whatever. I guess I'll do it. I won't ass bet nobody or renege on a bet or a promise. I don't do that. Kim's Wims, what's good? What's going on, ma? How you feeling? Stabler says, I'm thinking Antichrist. You know what, man? What's up with the word Antichrist lately? What is the Antichrist? And I'm not bullshitting. Really, what are we talking about? Because I'm hearing Trump supporters call Kamala Harris the Antichrist. I'm hearing Kamala Harris supporters call Trump the Antichrist. You know, can't they just be bad? Can't they just be evil? Can't they just be somebody you don't want to fuck with? Can't they just be somebody, you know what I mean, that ain't right? Antichrist? I'm like, what about all the other religions? Like, what if you're a Muslim? Do you care about the Antichrist? Aren't you kind of like the Antichrist? If you're a Jew, the Jews killed Jesus, right? Aren't they like the Antichrist? So I don't know about that Antichrist thing. Let's just say he ain't no damn good. Can we do that? I don't know about the Antichrist thing. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. D. Mark says, that's a lie. 1868 Prez, bro. 1868? Hold on. Now I gotta look up what you're talking about. What's a lie? What's a lie? You gotta tell me what I'm lying about. Help me out. Chris Lopez says, apoyamos a nuestra hermana Kamala por 2020. Yeah, huh? I don't know, son. I don't know. Michael C says, I think Grover Cleveland did. One of the fat presidents had split terms. Really? I wasn't aware of that. Okay, wait a minute. Has any president ever won the presidency twice, but not consecutively? All right. Has a president ever won 2 non-consecutive White House? Okay, let's see. Oh, you're right. Okay, it says Grover Cleveland. All right. Ain't this some shit? I never knew this. Okay, so let me see what he did. Let me see how he did it. He was a Democrat. He ain't that about a bitch. Well, Democrats were different back then, right? All right. The first Democrat elected after the Civil War in 1885, our 22nd and 24th. President Clinton was the only president to leave the White House and return for a second term 4 years later. The first. Well, wait a minute. What do they mean left the White House? Wait a minute. Okay. Elected again in 1892, Cleveland faced an acute depression. He dealt directly with the treasurer. I'm trying to figure out what they mean by left the White House. All right. Was he voted out or did he leave for some other reason? All right. Okay, so he would be the second president to do it. Okay. Okay. How did that happen? Cleveland was nominated as the Democratic Party's presidential candidate in 1884 and overcame a sex scandal to narrowly defeat his Republican opponent, Senator James Blaine of Maine. He was the first Democrat elected after the Civil War, which ended in 1865. His first term was marked by several major moments, including the deadly Haymarket riot of 1886 in Chicago, which became a symbol of struggle for workers' rights, and the passage of the Interstate Commerce Act in 1887, which established federal regulation of an industry, railroads, for the first time. Cleveland elected as a bachelor. This dude wasn't even married. Elected as a bachelor, also got married during his presidency, the only president to do so in the White House. But he also made some decisions that angered his critics, like vetoing private pensions for bills for Civil War veterans and money. He ran for re-election in 1888, but lost to Republican Benjamin Harrison, a Union Army colonel during the Civil War. And Cleveland's re-election campaign was poorly run on many levels. Presidential. Okay. All right. So he lost the election. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for doing for doing your due diligence and putting me up on that piece of America. Appreciate that. Matter of fact, You made me drop the mic moments, huh? Drop the mic moment, homie. You know what I mean? All right, good. All right. No shout outs really for Grover Cleveland, but shout out to you, Michael C. Appreciate that. Dustin Spivey said at least gas and groceries will be cheap. Will they? Will they? I think we're about to get a rude awakening about how all of that stuff plays out. We're gonna see. We will see. You know, we will see. Because I remember implicitly about the prices of things in 2020 while Donald Trump was here and all through his presidency. So that cheap gas and those cheap food prices, we'll see. We'll see. Because that's not the one. All right. You can't return to a place you've never been. Fox, of course, Fox is going to call it. Fox. Fox. All right. Fox. All right. Isaiah Vasquez says Trump 2024. Make Kensington great again. Good luck with that. Those zombies was there when he was president. He ain't give a shit about them then. He ain't gonna give a shit about them now. He don't like Philly anyway. But shout out to you. You from Kensington, my dude? You from Kensington? I hope not. But if you are, shout out to Kensington. Only the west side though. All right, Jack T. Is it tape? Or is it tail? Wait, you know I got the thing right here. Hold on. This chat. Stop chatting. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's get it together. Art of Mine 559. What's good? Oh, that's Jack Tail. Or is it Tael? God bless you and Mr. Trump. Don't bless me with him. Tim Williams says he's already calling it. Come on now. You know he's going to call it. Mutang says we did it. Spartacus says Trump's about to call it like any king should. Man. Purell Ligma says respectfully disagree with your opinion. I hope everyone else can also be respectful. I mean, you don't have to be respectful here. You can say whatever you want. This is an open forum. This is a totally interactive show, and I believe in the First Amendment. Now, I don't care what you say to me personally. My moderators might care, but I don't. As long as you don't fuck up this chat, you'll be all right. You can rock. Trust me. I stand on that. Young Panday. Wait, hold on. I don't want to skip. Stabler says, in these last days, when a ruler gets back into office after leaving, that's a sign. Man, listen. This is about to be woo. Like I said, people getting what they want. I don't think they're going to want what they get. Young Panday says, I want Trump to pull the USA out of NATO. Oh, he's going to do that. You might get what you want. You might not want what you get. Kim Williams says, my aunt says all the time, clearly people have no idea what the Antichrist really means. Yeah, Stabler says, I supported Trump, but I sat this one out. He says, Kim Williams, yeah, couple that with these events. I don't see how January 6th can go down and y'all can put that motherfucker back in office. But hey, My grandmama told me a long time ago, don't be arguing with no fools, boy. I ain't listen. I'm going to listen now, though. Ant says we create what we want to be. Yes and no. A portion of me definitely believes that. Do me a favor, y'all. Can y'all hit the like button? Hit the like button. Man, I need y'all to hit the mother. Hold on. I need y'all to hit, because y'all be stingy with likes. Y'all have to be stingy with the. Why are you? Don't be stingy with the likes. Give it the likes, baby. Give me a couple of them. Stop being stingy with the likes. Give up a couple of likes. Give up a couple of likes. I would do it for you. I would do it for. Give a couple of likes. I'd do it for. Yo, come on. Yo, you got a couple of more. All right, let's get dressed. Let's get dressed before I read the rest of y'all comments. Put my uniform on. I'm going long enough. I'm over here violating at work. Put my uniform on. All right. Yeah. Good. All right. So which one y'all want to wear? Hold on. Which one y'all want to wear? Because everybody who comes to the job has to wear a uniform. These are genuine cow bones. Cowbone one, the one on the left. You like that one? Y'all got to pick one. The one in the middle. The one on the right. Which one? Please don't be all night with this. Y'all be taking so long. Please don't be all night with this. Let's go. All right, Crazy Steve says the one on the left. So that's this one. I'm sorry. That's this one. All right, Perel Ligma says middle. Ant says middle. Surely, the world's most precious. All right. So we got, okay, what we got? We got 2 for the left, 3 for the middle, 1 for the right. Come on. Now, normally I stop it at 3. So the middle is winning. Hold on. How many we got for the left? 1, 2, 3. 3 for the left, 3 for the middle. We need a tiebreaker. Which one? The one on the left? The one in the middle? All right, left wins. All right, y'all. I need y'all to stick your neck out for me, please. No Diddy. Please stick your neck out for me. And have you on here looking good. Have you looking good right there. Give you the ocular proof. All right. It's pretty good. Look at you. Looking good. Y'all looking good out here. Huh? Look, y'all rocking the cow bones. Yes. Ladies, you're looking pretty. You're looking beautiful. You're looking gorgeous. You're looking sexy. You're looking sweet. You're looking like somebody want to take home tonight. Yeah. Brothers, you're looking fly. You're looking handsome. You're looking suave. You're looking debonair. You're looking smooth. You got your soft stuff on. Yeah, rock it. Take a screenshot or give them what you got to take a screenshot. You know you like it a lot to take a screenshot. Yeah, you know how it go. Let them know that you was rocking the cow bones with the Sun 752. You know how we do. You came through, and so you now your family and crew. All right, let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's talk about this election. Now, I hope I really hope that a lot of y'all didn't come in here with the intentions of seeing me boo-hooing or bitching or getting mad. I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm not. Because number one, I've lived my life preparing myself for disappointment. And I've been through a lot of disappointing things in my life. But one thing I've learned through disappointment and being an Eagles fan is that, hey, you can't control what somebody else does as far as wins and losses are concerned. Even if you're a coach, you can coach the team to execute the plays correctly so that you can win the game. But the players have to do it. So this is one of the reasons why I don't bet on sports. People tell me all the time, like, yo, you could win, you pay for those season tickets and, you can sell them, Johns, or you could, why don't you gamble? Why don't you play fantasy football? And I'm like, because I don't know what these motherfuckers are going to do. And I like to gamble, but I don't like to bet on people. I like to bet on myself. I know if I can play or not. I know if I can compete or not. So I'm only going to bet on myself at times when I know that I can win. I don't know if you can win or if you can't. So it's funny that I made the bet with my man Info Spot, because the only reason that I made it was because it was an innocent bet, and it wasn't going to hurt me either way. Now, other than that, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I got a family. I got friends. Listen. Life goes on. Life goes on. So it's not. I'm highly disappointed. I really want. I wanted this motherfucker gone. I wanted him gone for good. I wanted him neutralized. I wanted to cut his legs from up under him and get rid of him. I wanted to throw this motherfucker in the trash, in the incinerator, in the trash compactor. It don't always work that way. It don't always work that way. But life goes on. All right. So, okay. All right. So I was reading your comments. Where was I? Where was I? All right, I was always down here. All right, I was somewhere around Ant. We create what we want to be. Kim says he's doing an acceptance speech right now. Crazy Steve says, have you got your tank of copium? What's copium? I don't know what that is. All right. I really shouldn't have read your comment anyway, right? Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, my Imperial Ligma says, neither are the Antichrist. Not yet, at least. Can you become the Antichrist? I thought you had to be born with it, like Damien in the Omen. You know what I mean? Stabler says, Purell, it's coming. It's close to the end. Purell says, never said it's not, but neither fit the. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Neither fit the description yet. All right. Crazy Steve says, technically, Trump won 3 times in a row. No, he definitely lost the last one. He lost fair and square. And I realized that he couldn't take it, but he lost that shit. Art of Mine says two sets father and a son president. Okay. Crazy Steve says, let's talk about how Harris got absolutely smoked. Well, she didn't. But there's some things that you have to take into consideration. There's some things you have to take into consideration. What we learned a lot through this experience is that normally the candidate that raises the most money wins. Well, we saw that didn't work this time. But normally that's how it went. That's how it works. Normally the candidate that raises the most money wins. Not this time. Interesting. But guess what? Hillary raised more money than Trump in 2016, and she didn't win either. Now, what does Hillary in 2016 and Kamala in 2024 have in common? This is a real easy one. You know, I'll give you a hint. Menstrual cycle every 28 days before menopause, because she's 60 years old. No? If y'all don't think that the fact that she was a woman played a major factor in certain people not voting for her, and I mean millions of people, then you are out of your goddamn mind. You don't think there's a reason that Trump went totally sausage party in his campaign? You didn't notice that shit? All men, all male centered, all paternal. There are plenty of women who don't want to see a woman in leadership also. It's not just men. So, like I said, Hillary couldn't get it done in 2016, and it looks like Kamala's not going to get it done in 2024. I don't think America is ready for a female president. Not yet. The day may come, but we're not there. We're not there. There's some people who think that racism is dead. I'm like, y'all out of your fucking mind. Oh, this is some funny shit. Big Jacques Kerr says it's Joe's fault because he jumped out so late. He wasn't going to win. But I see what you're saying. Kim's woman says the excuse women are too emotional to run this country. Yeah, a lot of people believe that. David Swinson, what's good? Secure the border. Well, speaking of securing the border, Trump had 4 years. He wants to talk about what Biden didn't do in 4 years. He didn't shut down immigration either. Why not? He was supposed to be building the wall. So why didn't he? By the way, is he going to build the wall again? Is he going to do it faster this time? Because I haven't heard anything about the wall throughout this whole thing. You know, you going to build a wall? Let me know. Let me know. Al Telescope says, you lost, son. I didn't lose shit. Oh, I lost the bet, though. I did lose this bet. Frankie Martinez says, loser, bro. Okay, well, whatever. Okay. I get paid on Wednesdays. It just happens to be. Okay. Pure Ligma says, only year I did fantasy football, I had rugs, never again. I mean, look, man, I can't do it. ER2 says, hey, hit that like button if you know what this beautiful man is talking about. I hope you're a woman saying that. That's right, Cheryl. We rock the cowbones, cowbells, please. That's what's up. Cowbones, cowbells. Cowbones, cowbells. Rock the cowbones, rock the cowbells. Rock the cowbones, rock the cowbells. All right. Shout out to Owen Muller. Who else? What's that? Quacken balls? That shit, I panicked and yelled, but I'm not by. The fuck? Pure says, Kim's, that's a fact. Go look at the statistics as far as reasons to support. Because I can according to Democrats, isn't a valid reason, or you leave gun control alone. What is the whole gun control thing? I mean, nobody wants to take guns away from American citizens, but assault rifles? Y'all really think it's a good idea to have assault rifles? Like assault rifles? Like we need assault rifles, my nigga? Like assault rifles. Like we gotta have assault rifles. Like I can't think of a situation, home security, whatever, where I would need an assault rifle. It could be a cool thing to have. But I mean, an assault rifle? I don't know, man. Did they call it? Tim H, who are to dictate what I need? Well, you're missing a word. You probably mean who am I to dictate who you need? I didn't say you personally. But since you asked, there are a lot of people who dictate what you need, starting with your parents. They told you exactly what you need and what you didn't, and you listened to them. Then you went to school and they told you exactly what you need and what you didn't, and you listened to them. And then you graduated and either went to higher learning like college, or you got a job, or you went into the military. And guess what? They told you exactly what you needed and what you didn't, and you listened to them. So all of that, you know, I love the arrogance of motherfuckers. Like, you can't tell me what to do. Motherfuckers been telling you what to do all your life, and you've been listening to them. Start with your parents. It started with your parents, but it sure didn't end there. You might have a woman that tells you what to do or what you need and what you don't need, and you probably listen to her. Well, you don't get no pussy. That was actually, no, it's not ridiculous. It's the truth. And you know it's the truth. People been dictating what you need and what you don't need all your life. Sometimes they suggested it and sometimes they forced it on you. So I asked, do you need assault rifles? I didn't tell you you didn't need assault rifles. I asked you if you needed them. And I don't think you need them. For home security, how the fuck do you need a damn assault rifle? You'll cause more damage. Imagine shooting somebody in your house with a goddamn AK-47 or AR-15 or M16. You gonna kill you gonna hit your target and kill your pets and your children and your wife at the same time. You need no goddamn AR-15. You don't need an AK. Tim A says, no, it's not. No, they haven't. It's called becoming an adult. And you know what part of becoming an adult is? You know, a large part of what becoming an adult is? Following instructions. Following instructions. You know, you need this, you don't need that. It's okay. It's okay. See, Tim, one thing I've learned in my 54 years is you don't have to fight every battle. Sometimes you can just listen and you can get some information. Later on, you can even pretend like you made it up. But sometimes just because you don't like somebody or appreciate them, sometimes you will, resist just on the basis of that. I've learned not to do that also. Good advice can come from anywhere. And sometimes it comes from your enemies. If you really think about it, your haters can probably give you the best advice in the world. You know why? Because your haters know exactly what you're good at and what you're not good at. You ever think about that? You probably never thought about it like that. I think about this kind of stuff all the time. Your haters study you. They know exactly what you're good at and what you suck at. But you probably wouldn't go to them for any advice. Why? Because you know they hating. So you figure they're not going to tell you anything good about yourself because they hating on you. It's not necessarily true. You know, what another thing that I've learned is that asking for help or advice builds bridges. It disarms people. Because when you don't ask for help from people and stuff like that, you give off this air of arrogance. Like, oh, I guess you don't ask for advice or help because you know everything. Or because you think you're smarter than everybody, or you don't think anybody else can help you more than you help yourself. So they say, all right, well, fuck it. You suffer on your own. You struggle by yourself. You ever try to fix something without asking? You know how they used to always say that men don't ask for instructions when they or directions. I'm sorry. Men don't ask for directions when they go somewhere, when they travel around the country. I didn't believe that shit because it always sounded dumb to me. Like, why wouldn't you ask for directions? I didn't think anybody actually did that until I started going fishing with my brother-in-law. And we out here, you know, going down Maryland, going up Massachusetts, going out to Jersey. And I'd be like, well, where is it? What route do we take? Well, I heard that we take I'm like, what do you mean you heard what? Where's the fucking map? Well, why don't we use the GPS? He was like, you have a GPS? I'm like, what? Like, it threw me off. Like, it was the stupidest shit I ever heard. Like, you don't want to ask for directions, my nigga? So I used to wonder why he took these long ass ways to get places. Ego. He didn't want to ask for directions. So I'm like, oh, maybe he just like to take the scenic route. Trees out here, livestock. Of course, we could have been at this place for an hour ago. But it be like that sometimes. I said, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to ask, I mean, like, hey, listen, I'm looking for this address. I'm looking for this place. Am I on the right track? Can you point me in the right direction? Tim says, you ain't learned nothing in 54 years. I have too. Owen Miller says, no hate. I just wanted to throw in that an AR-15 isn't actually an assault rifle. Contrary to popular belief, AR actually stands for the company. No, I know that. But that doesn't disqualify it from being an assault rifle. Now, what they really mean, as far as the media is concerned by assault rifle, are automatic weapons. That's what they mean. They mean that it's not a semi-automatic weapon. They're talking about it can espouse 30 rounds in 13 seconds. That's a problem. It's a problem. So I know that AR doesn't mean assault rifle, because AK doesn't mean AK-47 doesn't mean assault rifle either. And I know that it's named after the Russian guy who developed it. You know, yeah. But nonetheless, they mean automatic weapons. Info Spot, my dude. I know you're here. I know what you're here for. I know what you're here for. But let me see. Has the election officially been called? Let me see. Has the 2024 presidential election been officially called? No, it has not. So, until it has officially been called, But I'm going to honor the bet. Goddamn. Crazy Steve says haters point out your weaknesses. They do, but I've also known them to point out your strengths. Okay, oh wait a minute. Krispy Kreme 3123 says AR isn't an assault rifle. The AR-15 are chambered everything in oh wait. The AR-15 are chambered in everything from a 22 caliber to 450 Bushmaster. Are good for hog and coyote hunting. The AKs SKS is in any full auto, yes, outlaw or limited ownership. But you can modify an AR to be fully automatic. Can you not? I don't consider myself to be a gunsmith, not even a gun enthusiast. But I've shared I've seen my share of firearms. It can definitely be modified to be a fully automatic. Called a switch. And on the streets, that's what they call it. We got them switches. So I mean, listen, I mean, I ain't trying to make no noise. I don't have on no eye makeup, motherfucker. That's how my eyes are, you dickhead. This stupid motherfucker. I haven't had anybody come through and say this in a while. My eyes are naturally fucking dark like this, stupid ass. You know what I mean? I get tired of having to prove this shit. And yeah, I don't wear makeup. I never have. For some reason, my eyelids are fucking dark. No, I don't have on no fucking makeup. And I never would wear makeup. I've been in fucking plays and movies, and I never wore no fucking makeup. But I appreciate you saying that I'm beautiful. You fucking YouTube would definitely dump on me for that shit. Wearing no fucking makeup. Eat a dick. All right. Eyelash makeup. Like I said, you saw what I did. I mean, how much do I gotta do? I mean, what I gotta do? What I gotta do? I mean, do you think my maybe my beard is not really gray either? Huh? I don't know. I don't know why my beard is totally gray. My mustache is salt and pepper, and my eyebrows are brown. I don't fucking know. Guess what else? I don't fucking care. I don't. I don't know. I mean, maybe I was built different. Omar, my dude, what's good? He said Muttnut says, no, your hair is gray because you're old. I'm 54. Okay, I'm old. But guess what? I'm here. And I think I'm very handsome. I think for 54, I do pretty well. I work out. I can still run. I don't get tired a lot. I drink the good shit. Okay, if you don't like it. Still here. The fuck? Y'all motherfuckers be saying some real suspect type shit. Paula Dean says Kamala is done and heading back to McDonald's. Oh, she worked at McDonald's now? Now y'all admitting that she worked at McDonald's? Okay, all right, cool. Okay. Guess what, Tim? Nobody cares what you say. Nobody cares. Yeah, and Krispy Kreme, I do believe that it's over. I think it's a done deal. I do. I think it's a done deal. When the writing is on the wall, the writing is on the wall. I mean, yeah. I mean, what are you going? What the guan? What the guan? All right. So where are we? Where are we? I'm just trying to get in all y'all. Varshay. Varshay, good looking out. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Mason Smith says Trump or Kamala. Well, I was going for Kamala. But Omar says, how you feeling about the election so far? I hate it. It sucks. Belligerent irony says, why you dye your beard? I would never dye my beard, my dude. I would never fucking dye my beard. Janoy Kresva, thanks for coming through. You said, hey, it's this guy. Trump is winning. I know that. You're gonna have a meltdown? Why? Well, let me ask you this. You know, let's just be honest with you. By the way, y'all see the number here. Y'all can call into the show. Call into the show 319-527-6199, man. Call in. Call in. Y'all know I take calls. You know I don't interrupt people. I let you rock out. I give you good time. You know what I mean? Listen, but why would I have a meltdown because a candidate that I wanted to win didn't win? Like, why would a meltdown? Like, should I shed a tear? All right, I'm 54 years old. Do you think everything in my life always went my way? Some people who know me think that it did, but I'm like, you just don't know which way I wanted it. But she fought the good fight. She fought the good fight. But hey, sometimes people want to go with the devil that they know. And I think Trump benefited from that. Now, like I said, you might have got what you want, but you might not want what you get. Y'all about to see some shit that I don't think you ever saw before, that you ever experienced before. It's about to get dark. But you'll see. You'll see. You'll see. January 6th was just the beginning. And y'all motherfuckers voted in the motherfucker that caused the insurrection. All right. I think y'all think it's cute, or look at it like it's cute, how he gets basically everything he wants. But wait till you see what he's going to want and how it affects you and yours. I mean, you'll see. You'll see. Texas Repo says January 6th was BLM. Oh, yeah? If January 6th was BLM, how come the GOP didn't go after BLM? Because I don't remember none of them saying that shit. I've heard people try to say it was BLM. I've heard people try to say it was Antifa. How come none of the people who were arrested and tried and convicted and who are in jail, how come they didn't say, yeah, fuck Trump, Antifa, BLM? How come? How come? Trump himself, why didn't he say, yo, that was Antifa, that was BLM? Would he say free the hostages? Would he say free the hostages if they were BLM or Antifa? I mean, come on, man. Y'all got to do better. You got to do better. You got to do better. I mean, because it's getting to the point where y'all just saying anything. Belligerent irony, you on hold? All right, I got you. I see you. I see you. Let me read a couple of more comments, and then I'm gonna pick you up. Genoa Crespo says, why would they? Well, no, why wouldn't they? Why didn't Trump say that was Antifa and or BLM? Why? Wouldn't that have taken all the heat off of everybody? Why would he talk about freeing the hostages or pardoning them when he wins? You think he would free some BLM members or some Antifa members? You think he would do that? I don't think he would do that. I just don't think he would do that. Belligerent irony. You'll wait as long as I make you wait. I mean, yo, stop. Calm down. You got to go to bed or something? Calm down, my dude. I told you I got you. I promise. I promise. Crazy says, you know who would have voted for Harris? Diddy. Why? He lives in a tax bracket that definitely screams Trump. Plus, he knew Trump. They were kind of cool. They had pictures together. Plenty of them on the internet. Trump was definitely cool with Diddy. That goes all the way back to the 90s. All right, Brent, if you call in, I'll answer your call. All right, we're going to go to caller with the last numbers 5900. Hopefully you're not trolling because it's been known to happen. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's on your mind tonight? What's good?
I'm Danny. I'm in Texas. I don't vote, but here's the problem, man. You can't walk away from white people and win an election.
I'm not. I don't think I can dispute that.
Okay, well, most liberals that I heard on TV were pushing this America's a patriarchy, America's white supremacist. You can't win an election like that.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
And you can't walk away from white people and win an election.
Wait, you added on.
RFK was right.
He was right about what?
I didn't leave the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party left me. I was a white liberal in Texas for 35 years of my life. And my vote didn't count here. And the Democratic Party has pushed further and further and further to the left. And it's gone too far. It's just that simple.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You called yourself a liberal. I was a liberal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why would a liberal have any problem being pushed to the left?
Because all leftist ideas are not liberal ideas.
Okay.
Liberals believe in capitalism. Liberals are Americans. America is a capitalist country. Leftists do not believe in capitalism.
Oh no?
Oh no.
Okay. So wait a minute. You said liberals.
They don't like the banks. They don't like billionaires.
Slow down, man. Slow down.
Go ahead.
All right.
I forget there's a delay sometimes.
Okay. All right. No, it's not a delay when you're on the phone. What are you talking to me on the phone or are you?
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Okay. Because if there's no delay when we're on the phone, we're talking directly.
I guess you were waiting patiently for me to finish then.
Yeah.
My bad.
All right. You don't have to rush. Trust me. I'm going to give you your time. I'm not going to rush you. All right. The thing is, when you call yourself a liberal means that you believe in equality. You believe that everybody should have a piece of the pie.
That's exactly right.
Okay, so you saying that you can't win an election by leaving white people behind. That's not a liberal ideal.
I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not saying not being inclusive. Absolutely. They're going to have to get as many black people out to vote and as many Hispanics out to vote as possible. I agree with that. Everyone should vote. There should be 100% participation in our elections. But you can't push white people away, which is what they did. They weren't just being inclusive. Okay? I know it's not the politicians. They never come right out and say anything. But when you hear supporter after supporter after supporter saying the same thing, this is a white supremacist country and all this kind of crap, nobody wants to hear that. The country is over 60% white. That's a fact.
That is a fact. Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you push enough of them away, you're going to lose.
Well, I don't think that anybody thought that they could win an election without white support. I don't think that they thought that,
right?
Because that would be stupid.
I understand, but they didn't come right out and oppose any of that stuff.
Well,
they didn't come right out and oppose. They didn't say, well, no, the country's not white supremacist because the country isn't a sentient being. The country is land from the Pacific to the Atlantic, so it can't be white supremacist. It's a bunch of dirt. The people can be white supremacists, and some of them are, but not all white people are. And the idea that being white is somehow inherently evil, stuff like that came through too much, way too much.
Why do you look at it like them saying that the white man is or white people are inherently evil? Because nobody said that. Absolutely nobody said that.
Millions of her supporters said that. What, man, you don't watch enough YouTube. Go watch these college kids. Go watch these college kids, one right after the other, saying this stuff.
So wait a minute. Her supporters are people. So you can't. So
I understand.
So wait a minute. So Trump supporters calling immigrants and Hispanics trash or bums or rapists or murderers or whatever. So does that mean Trump said it?
Of course not. But what you're saying,
he actually did say it though. But he actually did say it.
So did Joe Biden.
No, the fuck he didn't. No, he didn't.
They're figureheads, presidential figureheads. I don't care what they say. But what happens
Trump said it Sunday.
Sorry?
He said it Sunday.
Yeah, and Joe Biden said it, what was it, Friday or Thursday?
Joe Biden is not running for president. And Joe Biden never said. Listen. You know what? Hold on, my dude.
You can't.
Hold on. See. Here's the thing.
Separate them from each other. Go ahead.
The thing is, you're going to have to stand. You're going to have to stand on what you say. If you're going to be deflecting and shit, then we're going to have a problem. You know what I mean? So if listen. If you go, Kamala Harris never said anything. Never said a word about white supremacy. Never said a word about that. But if you're going to say that her supporters talk about white supremacy, then and try to attach it to her, that's as bad as somebody saying that Trump, all of Trump's supporters are racist, bunch of rednecks, a bunch of bigots, a bunch. Yeah, I mean, you can't say that.
Well, here's the problem. When a comedian or a white person randomly says that shit about Hispanics or blacks, they're talking about a population that's much smaller than theirs. So even if you piss off every Hispanic and every black and they go out and vote Democrat, you still don't outnumber anybody. If you piss off a bunch of whites, you've lost the election. Sorry, that's just.
I'm not this. Like, we are in agreement that you can't leave white people behind. After all, white people invented the election.
Well, here's the other thing I wanted to say in response to what you asked me. When they see these things, they see it as reflective of what the candidate believes, unless the candidate says something to oppose it. And what you said, she never mentioned it. Mm-hmm. She never mentioned it. She could have come out and said, no, America is not inherently white supremacist. No, these things. You see what I'm saying? And well, Newsnext works. That has some of these frames.
She doesn't have an obligation She doesn't have an obligation.
No, she doesn't.
You're not letting me finish, dude. Calm down.
Sorry.
Like I said, you're going to get your chance to talk. I'm not going to cut you off. Listen.
You're right.
I'm not. Listen, you're still not listening. I'm not going to cut you off. I promise. You don't have to worry about me getting pissed off at you and cutting you off. You don't have to worry about that. Just relax. Relax. We're going to exchange information. Okay? I'll learn from you. Okay. You'll learn from me. But you'll get your time. It's okay. All right? All right.
Yes.
What I'm saying to you is,
I apologize.
What I'm saying to you is that she doesn't have a reason or an obligation to defend somebody who does not have a platform. If it was somebody in her camp, if it was one of her constituents, then of course she would have the obligation to denounce that. But nobody in her camp, nobody in her campaign, nobody that was associated with her directly said anything like that. So there is no reason to talk like that. The same way that Donald Trump had no reason to say that to denounce racism or anything like that. But the difference is that Donald Trump allowed people on his platform to directly spew racist comments. He did. And he did nothing. He did nothing to denounce them. As a matter of fact, he denied that he even heard them. To this day, he wants to pretend that he didn't hear the comments. Now, my question is, them letting him get away with that bullshit, here's the problem I have with that. If somebody did something on your platform at your event and it messed up things for you or confused things for you, why would you deny why would you deny hearing what they said? And if you truly didn't hear what was said, why wouldn't you go and find out exactly what was said so you could defend it or reject it properly? Why wouldn't you do that as a leader? Why wouldn't you do that?
Okay. Well, that's pretty much all politicians. They'll ignore it until
no, sir. No, that's not pretty much all. That is not pretty much all politicians. It is not.
Okay. First of all, the Trump campaign did make a statement the next day saying that their views and opinions are not in line with the.
I'm talking about Donald Trump. The same way you talked about Kamala Harris denouncing it.
It was his campaign put out a statement the very next day.
No, you asked why didn't she denounce white supremacy?
No, I didn't ask you anything. I just told you she didn't, and she had many of opportunities to.
And like I said, nobody on her platform talked about white supremacy.
Right.
But people on his platform did. They did talk. They did spew racist comments. They did.
I understand.
And he didn't denounce it.
Well, what did she say about Joe Biden's garbage comment?
Is Joe Biden on her platform? Wait a minute. Wait. Is Joe Biden on her platform?
Joe Biden is her fucking president. She's the vice president. He chose her, not the other way around.
Wait a minute. Is Joe Biden on her platform? Did Joe Biden campaign for Kamala Harris? Wait a minute. First of all, Joe Biden owned up to his own comments. That's number one. He owned up to his own comments. Well, let's not forget that.
Disappeared after that. So maybe
he owned up to. Can you deny that he owned up to his own comments?
I don't know. I didn't see any of that.
Come on, man. Come on. Don't die. Now you as bad as them. You know what I mean? So you.
I must have missed that clip, man. That's all. I'm not saying anything.
Tell you what. I don't
watch TV. I only watch YouTube. That way I get to choose.
All right. Well, you only watch YouTube, right? All right, so
Right.
do this. Go into your okay. Well, listen. So go on your YouTube search bar and put in Joe Biden garbage comment and see.
It's a little late.
Since you wait, no, it ain't too late, motherfucker. It's your phone. It's your phone. You can do it right now. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Who you think you talking to? Somebody's a little late. What, his mom won't let him take the call? What are you talking about? It's on your phone. You gotta come on, man. Don't do this.
Doesn't matter that he said garbage. Doesn't matter what he said after. Doesn't matter what she said. Doesn't matter what any of them said. Now the election's over.
Then what are you talking about then?
I'm just talking about she could have done more to appeal to white voters.
More than what? She said she was going. Bro. She said that she was going to be a president for all people. What more do you want?
So did he.
No, he didn't. He ain't never say no shit like that. Yo, man.
Fucking victory speech tonight.
Okay. Well, that's
Have
a fact.
Have you ever heard one of his entire speeches?
What?
The entire thing. Have you ever heard Donald Trump speak? His entire speech.
Yes, I have.
Full context.
Many of them, motherfucker. Yes. I've listened to it. Listen.
He's going to be a president for all people.
No, that's not the way he puts it. That's not the way he puts it.
In every fucking speech. He says it in every speech. We need to come together as a nation. All of it. In every speech.
What does he practice, though?
I know they're all typical politicians. They say one thing and practice another.
That's not what I asked you. What does he practice?
Well, that's a good question, man. Because if you're talking about his words, that's one thing. If you're talking about his actions, that's something completely different.
Why can't you answer the question? You are as evasive as him. What does he practice?
Well,
that's my
here's
question.
What he did. He passed a tax cut that nobody wants to admit actually helped working class people. They just keep saying he's.
That's not what I asked you.
Tax cut for billionaires.
That's not what That's not what I'm asking.
That's what he did. That's his practice. That's what you asked.
In the context of the question that I asked you, what does he practice? If he talks about being the practice, if he talks,
look at his actions.
Right? No. I say listen to his words.
Oh yeah,
words are stronger. Bro. Words are stronger than actions.
Words are not actions.
Words are stronger than actions. Words are no. What?
That's a typical liberal idea right there.
Oh
That's a typical leftist idea.
Oh yeah.
Words are violent. Are words violent?
Yeah, they are.
Is speech violent?
Yeah.
Speech is violent.
Yeah, they are. Threatening comments. They're violent. Mm-hmm.
No. Fist to the face is violence. So you sound like somebody that ain't been punched in the face enough. Talking about speech is violent.
I've been punched in the face before.
Okay, well, probably not enough. If you think speech is violent, you don't know the difference.
How many times do you have to be punched in the face to learn from it?
Many as it takes, I guess.
Exactly. So, like I said, I've been punched in the face before. I've punched a lot of faces. I've been punched in the face
because you still think speech is violence.
Well,
speech is the opposite of violence.
Well, I don't think that
speech is what we do to avoid violence.
There are more ways to be violent than just physical violence. Did you
know? Bullshit. Like I said, that is a snowflake fucking idea.
Okay. Well, my point was
speech is not violence, brother. Sorry.
My point was
Trump didn't march on the Capitol. A bunch of drunk rednecks did.
Okay. Funny you said that. You said a bunch of.
They did give away free beer at all his events.
Wait. You said a bunch of drunk rednecks. Now you say that, right?
A bunch of drunk rednecks.
Wait, let me ask you something. Wait. But earlier you asked about you said that was BLM. They wouldn't be drunk rednecks.
No, that wasn't me, bro.
Okay. All right, you're right. You're right. That wasn't in the comments. You're right. That wasn't in the comments. My bad. That wasn't in the comments. My bad. But listen.
I don't know who said that, but that shit is ridiculous. I don't know where people come up with that shit. I don't know what kind of weird way that is. If you say the opposite of the truth, somehow it's supposed to shock your opponent into saying something crazy, I guess.
Listen,
I don't know why people say shit like that.
Let me just finish the thought. By the way, have you been drinking?
Look, no.
All right.
No, I don't drink.
All right, cool. You been smoking? Don't lie.
No, not tonight anyway.
All right.
No,
All right.
I ran out.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. No, what we were talking about was when we were talking about. I said that words are stronger than actions, and if you give me a second, I'll explain to you what I mean by that.
Okay.
Trump riles up his base by what he says, not by what he does. He calls them to action by what he says, not by what he does. Trump has never. Wait a minute. Just listen, dude. Chill.
I said go ahead. I'm saying.
And Trump is not the only one. If you look at all of the great leaders, all historically in the United States, it wasn't about what they did. It was about what they talked about. It was about what they said. You look at Martin Luther King. He didn't do a lot, but he said things that inspired people. Malcolm X, same thing. Wait a minute. JFK, same thing. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, same thing. David Koresh, same thing. Jim Jones, same thing. They didn't do a lot. They talked a lot. Words call people to action, not actions. Actions are often misinterpreted, but words are dissected and they inspire people. When January 6th went down, they didn't do it because Donald Trump did it. He said he was going down, he would meet him there. He never went there, but what he did was, and he spoke and told them to go down there, and they did it. Words are stronger than actions. We say that actions speak louder than words, but they don't. Everybody who has ever gotten anybody to do shit, look at Charles Manson. He didn't kill nobody. But he sure got people to kill for him with what? Words. Words are stronger than actions. People don't give words enough credit. But I bet you start giving them credit now. You're not looking at it in the right way. Motherfucker, in church, synagogues, mosques, temples, every Sunday or whatever day you practice, you go listen to your spiritual leader. You don't go to listen to him or her worship God. You go to him or her to listen to them talk about God, and that inspires you. Words are stronger than actions. Sorry.
My turn. Allow me to retort.
Go ahead.
No, you used a couple of bad examples, but I agree with you. Okay. Several of those men you mentioned actually were leaders in the military and on the battlefield before they became leaders in politics. People at church go to church. The church doesn't come to them. They're going there looking for that message. That's why they go. But the thing about the January 6th thing, those people were already riled up. You know, Donald Trump doesn't rile up these base. These people were pissed off already, and he just kind of fell into a slot, round peg in a round hole. He fit exactly what they were.
Trump doesn't rile up his base.
They were already mad.
They was already mad. What about when he was the president? Were they already mad then?
Did you watch? Do you remember the primaries in 2015, 2016?
Yeah, I remember it well.
There were 17 Republican candidates, including Trump.
Okay,
He was the only one that the media laughed at. Everybody else, they took seriously. The reason that all of those other clowns lost to him is because they were the same old. And the base that was looking for him, waiting for him, was very, very mad at all of it, Republican and Democrat. That's why they constantly say he didn't really win amongst the traditional Republicans. He won he won by getting a bunch of white trash and people like that don't even go out to vote. Never voted before. They didn't even get off the couch. I don't even know if they watched it on TV. Mm-hmm. Elections and shit. Mm-hmm. Those are the people he got.
Okay.
To win in 2016. Okay, well, now those people are politically active forever. Now that's who you have to compete against if you're a Democrat. The people who never voted before 2016. those people were already pissed off. I'm not saying he doesn't rile them up. He speaks the language that they want to hear.
You did say he doesn't rile them up.
But I did, but what I meant was they were already riled up.
And if you want to talk about the
and
17...
he's just saying what they want to hear. And it gets them more and more worked up because he's saying what they want to hear.
Because he's what they want to hear? He's doing what that they want to hear? Oh, okay.
I got you, bro. I got you.
I'm saying listen. I don't give a listen. Hold on. See, here's the thing about me. I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers agree with me on site. I know that people listen to what you say and they'll fight you right then and there, and later on they'll go back and think about what you said, and even if they agree or see the logic in what you said, they won't come back to you and apologize or try to make amends for whatever, because their ego gets in the way. I get it. When I say that words are stronger than actions, I mean that shit. And I have thousands and thousands of examples. But wait a minute. Earlier, hold on. Slow down. Because I'm not just talking to you. I'm also talking. I'm going to let you finish. Didn't I tell you I'm going to let you finish? I got you.
Go ahead.
All right. So I'm also talking to the people in the chat. So the people in the chat need to understand this. Okay. If you think that violence can only occur physically, you know how they say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, you say that shit, but you talk to children and adults, teenagers, anybody. You ask them why they hate somebody so much that from their past. And 9 times out of 10, it's the way that they made them feel by something that they said. They might have called them ugly. They might have called them stupid. They might have called them insignificant. They might have called them
That's ridiculous.
Oh, really? So hold on.
You and I are the same age.
How old are you?
I don't remember anything anybody said to me when I was a kid. I remember getting my ass beat a lot.
Oh yeah? So your parents never talked to you why they whooped your ass?
I don't remember a damn word they said, bro.
Well, maybe you were just
wasn't nearly as impactful as the physical pain.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it's how we train.
All right. Wait. Are you married? Are you married?
Yes.
Okay.
3 times so far.
3 times so far? Wait. Hold. No. Wait. Just wait. Nope. I'm going to let you finish. But since you're interrupting me so you can finish, then now you're going to finish this shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been married. You've been married 3 times, right?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So your first divorce and your second divorce, did your wife ever say anything to you that might have hurt your feelings or was disrespectful, something that you remember?
Oh, plenty of times, I'm sure.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't remember word for fucking word.
Okay, well, go ahead and
anyway,
go ahead.
Go ahead. Donald Trump's violent words on January 6th were not nearly as violent as what happened at the Capitol on January 6th. The physical things that they did were far, far worse than what he said. That's why they're being prosecuted for it.
Okay, well, they said there were other speakers that day besides Donald Trump. You know that, right?
Oh, I know. What was the guy's name with the hat? I can't remember his name.
No, I'm talking about on
ridiculous hat everywhere it goes.
No, I'm talking about on stage with Donald Trump on the podium.
So am I. I'm talking about this guy. He was some. I don't know if he's a donor or a politician, but his speech was more violent than Donald Trump's.
Okay. Wait. His speech was what?
Show clips of that shit.
His speech was more
violent. Yeah. I'm not saying speech isn't violent or violent, but it's not violence.
So you can be violent. You can be violent without inflicting,
even though it's completely fake.
All right. Well,
lots of things you can describe as violent,
I'm talking about,
even if they're not.
I'm talking about with Rudy Giuliani said, let's have trial by combat.
Yeah, he said some crazy shit too.
He always say some crazy shit.
I'm just saying, Rudy Giuliani been saying crazy shit since right after he prosecuted the mafia. He's been saying crazy. I knew that dude was stowed off way back then.
All right.
Not to mention after 9/11, when he couldn't stop saying 9/11, 9/11, 9/11, 9/11.
Well,
only
thing I'm saying is, I think we honestly agree with the words. That words can be violent. I mean, you just said it. First you said they couldn't, then now you say they can.
They can be, but I mean, it really.
The same way you can have physical abuse, you can have physical abuse, and you can have emotional abuse, right?
Sure, but I mean, I don't. The emotional abuse fades a lot faster than the bruises do.
No, they don't. For me, no, they don't. They linger forever. What are you talking about? When you are emotionally abused, that shit creeps into your subconscious. You dream about that shit. You harbor resentment, man, motherfucker. Every serial killer that has ever.
Your own dysfunction. If you harbor resentment over something somebody said to you, that is your own dysfunction. You need to see a doctor. If you're holding that shit in for fucking years because shit somebody said to you,
so words.
You see a fucking doctor and get some pills, bro.
So words have no power.
Of course they have some power. Depends on who's saying them, I guess. And it depends on who's listening, man. If you ain't got a good head on your shoulders and you hear some crazy shit, you might go out and do some crazy shit. But most of it's just going to be like, yeah, that's some crazy shit. And turn around and walk away.
So would you say that words, do you think that there are any situations where words have as much power as actions?
Hell no.
Okay.
Not even close. Not even close. Donald Trump could say all kinds of shit, but the fact of the matter is what he did was better for the country than what the Biden-Harris administration did. We've already had him as president for 4 years. Yeah, we had a fucking pandemic right in the middle of it, kind of fucked everything up for everybody, not just Trump.
If you were with Democrats, you're a heterosexual man, right?
Correct.
All right. So if you were with a woman and y'all had a sexual encounter and she told you that your sex was trash, that your dick was total trash, and you should never fuck again. Like your shit is fucking terrible. That wouldn't affect you.
I'll move on to the next one, bro.
Okay.
I'll move on to the next one, bro.
But would you forget?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. But would you forget what she said? You might go on to the next one because evidently, if your dick is that trash, listen. If your dick was that trash,
I've heard everything.
If your dick was that trash, you don't have any choice but to go to the next one because she ain't gonna give you no more. But you're gonna remember
if that were true, right? If that were true.
Okay. All right. Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever played sports, like team sports?
No, not like organized.
Oh, okay. All right.
I played flag football when I was 11.
All right. You played flag football, right? Okay. So you know what it's like to have teammates, right?
Of course.
Okay. So have you ever in flag football?
I'm a man on a construction crew. That's way more teamwork than any flag football or sports.
Well, I'm like I said, I'm not just talking to you. There are other people listening. So
I got you.
So in team sports like flag football, let's say you miss a block or you fumble or you allow an interception because you threw an interception or you didn't catch, and your teammates say, yo man, you're not getting no more passes because you suck. You don't know how to fucking play. I don't even know why we picked you. Would you try to step your game up and do better? Or would you just accept that, like, you don't know what you're talking about? Fuck this.
I mean, I would do better based on the results. It wouldn't have anything to do with
the results. The results
I would be able to see the results myself. I would, if I fuck up, I'm gonna do better next time anyway. Doesn't matter what anybody says to me.
Well, sometimes
it's not like people don't know what the results of their actions are. Everybody knows what the results of their actions are. They get to see them with their own eyes. Nobody has to tell you fucked up if you fucked up. You know. Children know when they fuck up.
No, you don't know when you fuck. You don't. Do. You have to be.
Children know when they fuck up without anybody telling them.
Oh yeah.
Everybody does. Yeah.
So children aren't taught when they fuck up.
Of course they are.
All right, then they don't just know when they fuck up. Then they're taught that.
Both things happen, bro. Okay, I guess you don't remember, but when you're a child, you get a feeling when you do something wrong.
Based on
you did something wrong.
Based on doing it before. Based on doing something wrong before and getting punished.
Based on knowing what the rules are.
You have children?
The rules by watching everybody around you. Ain't nobody gonna tell you shit. We live in a society filled with fucking people. All you gotta do is look around, see what everybody else is doing, and know what's right and what's wrong.
Exactly. Being around everyone else lets you know what you've done.
Tell you shit.
Okay. You have children?
You can look at them. You can watch their behavior.
Do you have children, son? Do you have children? Do you have children?
I got 3.
You got 3. All right. Did
24, 21, and 14.
Congratulations. Have your children ever? Why you say that? You're not proud of your kids?
Yeah, but it ain't congratulations for me. That's congratulations to them for whatever they do well. All I did was impregnate their mother to make them. I mean, that's not a congratulations for making babies, right? And no one should be congratulated just for making a fucking baby. Maybe when your kid's 18, 21, you see the results of your work after that. Maybe then you get congratulated. No one should be congratulated for making a fucking baby.
My point was, if you have children when they're small and they're just learning how to talk and they're learning how to put sentences together, sometimes your kids may say quote unquote bad words. They might say a curse word, swear word, whatever you call it, right? Sure. They don't know that. They don't know that it's a bad word until what?
Right.
Until what?
Until you tell them.
Exactly.
So they get finished laughing. As soon as you get finished laughing, you sit them down.
If you laugh, you might not be the type of person that laughs. But my point was, they don't inherently know or automatically know when they've done something wrong. They have to be taught that. Right and wrong is taught. It's not just
like that.
Huh?
I mean, language isn't inherent. Language isn't inherent. You have to teach them language, English. That's not inherent.
Well, why do we say that they're bad words? Because how are words bad? How are any words bad?
That's a good fucking question, bro.
It's not. It's an easy ass question because we decided that these are good and these are bad. It's not. None of the words are any worse than the other ones. But we teach them. Some of us think that shit is kind of arbitrary.
I mean, the bad words thing. Some of us think that's kind of fucking arbitrary. If I hear my 14-year-old say the word fuck, I'll tell him, hey, man, don't say that in public. That's what I'll tell him. Don't say it to your fucking teacher.
I'm not talking about a 14-year-old. I'm talking about a 4-year-old or 2-year-old.
All right,
they don't know. They don't know that it's a bad word. A 14-year-old knows that it's a bad word.
Well, like
they made the choice.
Not inherent.
Language is not inherent. You're not. But you said that people automatically. You said that kids automatically know what's good, what's good, and when they've done something wrong, and know they. I was trying to show you that they don't. They don't.
Okay,
if your kids curse, it's because they heard you curse. They didn't know that cursing was wrong. They were repeating you.
All right. Again, you're using cursing as an example, and that's just a terrible example. You're using words as an example, and it's really more about behavior. If they do something wrong and I gotta tell them, then yeah. But most of the time, and like I said, maybe you don't remember this, but you get a feeling, even as a child, if you hurt someone else, or you do something that's actually bad, and if you do something that doesn't have any effect on anybody else, what's so fucking bad about it? So most of the bad shit we do does have to do with how you affect other people. That's why it's bad. Because now you've not only fucked up your life, you've fucked up theirs. But yeah, there is a feeling, bro. There is a feeling you get, even as a child, if you do something that you know hurts somebody else.
But it's based on,
even if it's behavior that you've never seen with your own fucking eyes.
No, you're wrong about that. You're wrong about that. No, you're wrong.
Ask your kid. Because you must have forgot.
If I ask my kid knows what at a young age, they only know what I taught them.
Your kid grown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I remember when they were kids. I remember when they were babies.
We teach them about feelings and shit, and then they know if they hurt somebody else's feelings because they know if what they had done was done to them.
My dude, you got to stop talking in circles. Because you'll take a hard stand on one thing, and then you'll softly come back and be like, okay, I see. Well, come on, man. What's it going to be?
Okay. Again, maybe you misunderstood. They have feelings, so they know that if what they did would hurt their feelings, if somebody did it to them, they know they did something wrong. Nobody has to fucking tell them.
Kids learn from watching you.
Kids learn from their own fucking feelings. And by watching us. They learn from every fucking thing, dude.
They learn from watching you. You're their first coach.
Right, watching you. Not listening to you, watching you. Watching your behavior. They don't give a fuck what you say.
Oh, yeah?
Oh. They're not stupid. Yeah, they're not stupid, bro.
Kids don't give a fuck what you say.
Words and see the actions. And if the words and the actions don't mix, they're not going to don't match. They're not going to believe the words and not the actions, bro. They're going to believe the actions every time.
No, people believe words, not actions. But I'm going to tell you, really? It's a fact. I just gave you plenty of examples.
Okay, look it up.
You know, if you
look it up, bro.
If you
look it up. That's a psychology thing. That's crazy.
Listen.
People believe words instead of actions.
Yeah, I know they believe words instead because actions don't lie.
No, if your words and
actions don't lie, words do.
Don't match, rather. If your words and your actions don't match, they will ignore your fucking words.
No, they won't.
The fuck they won't.
No, they won't.
Watch your actions and get the fuck away from you if they don't like them.
No, they won't. No, some will, and some won't.
Act ugly, people are gonna leave.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Then why, if actions are so much stronger than words, then why do people have to be reminded to watch what people do and stop listening to what they say? If actions are so much stronger than words,
because people are fucking stupid. That's why they have to be constantly reminded to watch people's actions and not listen to their words.
You know what? I stopped drinking in 2012. I wish you making me wish I would. I shouldn't have stopped. You know, I got a little nip over here. You know what I mean? It might be time to go back. It might be because I got a little nip here.
Hey,
I might go back on a wagon tonight. I might go back on a wagon tonight. What is this? It's a cinnamon whiskey.
Grant me the courage. Grant me the wisdom.
You know what I mean? Cinnamon whiskey. Like I might have to backslide tonight. But no, if you really think about it, words are as powerful or more powerful than actions. I mean, people tell people that they love them.
It depends on who's listening, man. It depends on who's listening, man.
Exactly.
You can get some people to do shit for you just by talking. Some people you never get them to do anything just by talking. It depends on who's listening.
It definitely depends on.
There were a lot of people at that rally on January 6th that did not go to the Capitol. There were 50,000 people at that fucking rally.
You're right.
About 5,000 showed up at the Capitol.
But you know what? Do you know the people who went to the Capitol? A lot of the people who went to the Capitol couldn't even go to the one down the street because you had to go through a metal detector in order to go there. So they didn't go in. They went straight to the Capitol. They went around
or some shit.
No. They didn't go around. They weren't allowed to go around. The Secret Service. They ain't gonna let them do that shit. Nobody going around. They elected not to go
go ahead.
They went straight to the Capitol. That's why, because they knew they had weapons. So, one of the things that people try to say about January 6th is they didn't have any weapons. There were no guns recovered. I'm like, just because you didn't recover them don't mean they didn't have them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they had lots of weapons.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
Get into the rally that day, and Trump was suggesting that they remove the fucking metal detectors, but they wouldn't. No, I remember that shit. No, Trump's a nut. I'm not a Trump supporter, bro. Oh, I'm just not a Kamala supporter either.
Well, the funny thing is, you're almost making me forget that she lost this election because I'm like, this is some crazy shit. But and I want to thank you for that. But But
well, like I said, man, she should have done more to reach out to white people.
Yeah, you're
right. There was almost none.
Gotta reach out to those.
There was almost none. Cracker ass, cracker motherfuckers. You gotta reach out to us.
What did Trump say? You know what I mean? Laying out on the beach with my beautiful white skin. And then it could have been this beautiful tan skin. Like, motherfucker, that spray on orange shit that you be using. You no fucking tan. You gonna lay out there
like a fucking cartoon character.
You gonna lay out there with a look. Imagine this motherfucker laying out on the beach in a full suit. A blue suit with a red tie and white shirt. You know what I'm saying? With the spray tan shit. Like,
it looked like a whale. It looked like a whale
90
wearing a orange suit.
You ain't never done lie.
Just his face will be orange though. The rest of it would be pasty white.
That shit crazy. Like his arms
from the elbows down will be orange, and then his face will be orange, and then the rest of them would be pasty white.
All right.
But yeah, he's a cartoon character, man. I would never vote for him. I would never vote for her either, though. That's the problem.
Well, okay. Well, you didn't vote. You said that you didn't vote.
I'm in Texas, like I said, so it doesn't matter anyway who I voted for. This state goes red.
Yeah, you're right about that. You are 100% right about that. Other states have been able to.
I lived in Texas
to
my
flip.
whole life. The first 30 years of my life, I was glued living in a red fucking state. I voted for Barack Obama in 2008 and 2012. The only 2 times I voted in my fucking life.
Okay.
Not because he was black or mixed, but because he was Harvard and Columbia educated. For fucking constitutional law. I wanted this motherfucker to change shit, really make changes. And I just don't think that's really fucking possible anymore. Not with Congress the way it's set up, not with Supreme Court the way it's set up. He tried, man, they fucking wanted universal health care. They wanted universal health care. Hillary Clinton talked about it when she was running.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do it. The closest he got was the Affordable Care Act, which still goes through the fucking insurance company.
10 seconds.
Rick Perry was the fucking governor at the time, so he didn't opt in for the fucking Medicaid option. So I can't get fucking insurance for less than $100 a fucking week.
All right, man. Listen.
Yeah, fuck the Affordable Care Act, bro. It didn't make anything more affordable here in Texas.
I hear you. I work. I use my job insurance. You're gonna pay either way.
Right.
This is a capitalist society. We'll never have.
Well, I'm an independent fucking contractor, so I can't do that.
No, yes, you can. Because I was an independent contractor.
And I get insurance through my fucking work, bro. I can't get insurance through my boss.
You can still get.
Ain't nobody above me but the owner of the fucking company.
You can get personal insurance. It'll cost you a little bit more, but you can
personal
do
insurance, right? Like I said, for about $100 a fucking week, I can't get it through my job like you can.
Well, shit, I pay almost $100 a week too.
Oh shit! What state you live in?
It ain't Pennsylvania. It ain't sweet like that, man. You know what I mean? At one job, I worked for Aramark. I worked for Aramark for years. That I could never get. I could never afford health insurance while I was working for them. Man, that shit was crazy. This shit was like out of each check, it was like 200 or something. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what's the point?
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah. So
and then they wanted to charge me more for when I worked at Dow. I worked at Dow over here in Freeport for a little while. Not long because I didn't like fucking union jobs and shit like that. It's OSHA regulated and all that shit. I'm too used to working outside. We don't have no handrails on our scaffolds. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, my dude. It's 4:00 in the morning where I
got to charge my phone and shit. Thank you very much.
Man, I appreciate you calling in, man. I appreciate the dialogue. You crazy, but I dig
really you. About that.
No. I like. No. Hold on. I appreciate the passion. I do. That's why I always tell people this is an uncensored show. You say it how you mean it. You know what I mean? If you ever call in again, all I want you to do is work on, your patience a little bit. You know, that's all. We'd be all right. But you all right with me.
Comes from the only people I talk to anymore is my wife. So that's what I get used to, us talking over the top of each other because she does it so much. I can't get her to stop talking until I'm finished.
I got you.
Anyway, well, she's not here with me right now. That's why I can say that.
All right.
But take it real easy, man. Don't stop doing what you're doing, all right?
Yo, have a good night.
You too.
Peace.
Thank you. Peace.
He's all right with me. That was a pretty good call. I didn't think it was going to go that way, but he's all right. Oh, listen, man. Listen, I didn't, the time goes by fast. I didn't even get a chance to tell y'all, hit the like button, man. I know that conversation was pretty entertaining. Yo, manifest reality. Thank you so much. I said, thank you so much. I said, thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super sticker, yo. That's the kicker. I'ma tell you a little something. I'm not going to drink the liquor, but I took it out. It's just a little bottle, a little nip, a little shot. Yo, this not hot. I can't drink with this no more. Sometimes I wish I could drink it. Nah, I'm cool. Nah, December 8th, 2012. That was the end. It's never coming back around, my friend. But yo, I like to dialogue with my peace, and yo, what I sow, I reap. And I make sure that it's like Meryl Streep, but I'm not an actress. And yo, I say I backflip and do a little something fly, and I'm down with y'all. Yo, give it a try. I don't know. We gotta get on up out of here, man. Let's do these birthday shout outs, and then let's take this route. All right, we have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious November 5th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. Aisha Houston, happy birthday to you. And also Edwards Pugh Dimitri, is actually Dimitri Pugh Edwards, but that's all good. And LaShawn Malone, happy birthday to you. And Janelle McIntyre, no relation, but what up, cuz? What's good? And also, Pooh Walker, happy birthday to you. And Bree, happy birthday to you. And Nate North, and can't forget my girl Shy Douglas, and also Black Aladdin, and Nikia White Spots, happy birthday. And Deron Smith, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my man, go getter, my mellow, Chris Batson. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious November 5th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn to rock out. Rock on and do the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, go hard, go for yours, and remember, go hard, go hard, go for yours, and remember, yeah, the election process was a mess, but it's over now. Is it really? I say that it might go on for another day, but they might call it tonight. It's gonna be all right. Nonetheless, no matter what happens, we still gotta watch them like a hawk, keep snapping. And maybe you won't, maybe you will, maybe you get involved, maybe you will be down until the time comes where we won't be able to look away, sort of like a train wreck. I'm going to give respect to the person who worked the hardest. Sometimes it's not the best, it's the really smartest. But I'm here and you're here, so what we going to do? Yo, next year is 2025, like Project 2025. You gonna see it's gonna be a whole lot of shit. Oh well. Now, if they call the election, then I guess if they call the election, they haven't called it yet. Let me see. Have they called it? Let me see. They called the election. Let me see. They called it election. They called election. Let me see if they called the election. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. They called the election. Nah, they still haven't called it officially. Yeah, not yet. But by the time I wake up tomorrow morning, I expect that, you know what I mean, he'd be here. But anyway, it's all good. I will get the Trump MAGA hat Yeah. If y'all want to see somebody regurgitate for 2 hours, just come here tomorrow. All right, man. Listen. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. Ah, man. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 a.m. Make sure y'all come on through. We're going to have something dope, something fly, something hype. Let me, I can take off my uniform. It's time for us to clock out. Loosen up a little bit. Good. Take your uniform off of you. Decal bone you. All right, y'all. So I don't really feel like y'all gave up enough likes, but that's okay. Actually, it's not. And you have a chance. You have a chance to give up a couple of more. Be down. Have a good night, y'all. Be safe. Peace.